Hey, welcome back to another Raikuzin Games video. Today we're going to be talking about Seara, the Wind Oracle. So personally, she's one of my favorite Nat 5s in the game, just because you can use her in both PvE and PvE, and she's so good that you could even call her the bomb. Oh. So in this video, we're gonna go through how to rune her, where to use her, and some of the team compilations that you can use her. So with all that, let's check it out. Seara, the Wind Oracle Nat 5, or as some people call her, Seara.
Oh baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad.
But look, whatever you call her, you also need to call her amazing. So, whoever invented her, whatever the team, the developers that made her, they were on some kind of hallucinogens because Seara is one amazing unit. And I'm about to show you why. Let's just check out her base stats. At level 40, 6 star, her HP is 10.8k. So for a Nat 5 attack type, this is pretty good. So she's not a HP type. If it was a HP type, I'm expecting around 12k higher for it to be considered a great base stat. But because she's an attack type, 10.8 is very high. Going down to attack at 801. This isn't as high as I'd like it to be, being a Nat 5 attack type. So if you look at units like Zyros, he has 911 base, and if you look at units like Perna has about 878 base stats. So those are high, but Seara with 801, it's okay. Going down to defense, who cares? Speed, 100 is pretty standard. If it was lower than 100, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty bad. But 100 is pretty standard. But one of the best things about Seara is when she gets awakened, because when she gets awakened, she gets 25% more accuracy. And this is very, very, very relevant, because in case you didn't know, she has a second skill that puts 2 turn dots and a bomb. And bombs go through the accuracy and resistance check. So having 25% accuracy once you awaken allows you to focus on other substats in your rune sets, and things like speed, HP, attack, and a little bit of subs, because all you really need, minimum I would say, is about 50%. Some people say 30, but you don't want to miss bombs with Seara. And some people say even 70 to 85% because they just want to be safe. So it depends on your risk level as well. Are you a risk taker or not really? So, accuracy is one of those debates. But anyways, the bomb skill is amazing because bombs ignore defense. It doesn't matter if it's copper or aerial or whatever unit. That 30k or 25k, whatever I'm going to hit, it's going to be very, very consistent. Okay? And the reason is it ignores defense. Bombs also scale with the user's attack. And that's what I was saying, that attack is very important, because the higher the base, mathematically, if you're increasing it by percentages, which most of these runes are percentages, the higher the base, the more it'll increase percentile wise. Okay? So that's why it's very important. Now moving back to the first skill, this is an awesome first skill, and let me tell you why. Firstly, it's a multi-hit of three times. Each crit gives her a 15% attack boost. Sorry, attack bar boost. And what that means is her turn is gonna come up a lot quicker, because one, you build her fast, and two, with up to 45% attack bar boost every turn, or every turn that she uses it, she's gonna rotate her skills and go through her cooldowns really, really fast. And the other reason she'll go through her cooldowns really fast is because once she sets a bomb with her second skill, she instantly gains another attack turn. So why is gaining another attack turn awesome? Why, you ask? But 2 reasons. The first reason is, normally when you plant a bomb on a unit, there's a 2-turn clock, which means it doesn't get set off straight away. You gotta wait a whole 2 turns. But with Seara, once you plant that bomb, she gets another turn instantly, which means you can go ahead and use her 3rd skill, which attacks all enemies and sets off the bombs all at the same time. That is absolutely insane. My mind is just blown. So Seara goes, plant bomb, take another turn, detonate everything. Crazy, right? Okay, reason number 2. You may or may not know, but with violent runes, it's only the first turn that you have a 22% chance of taking another turn. After you proc the violent and take that 2nd turn, it reduces, and it keeps reducing every time you proc a violent. But when you use something like Seara's 2nd turn to take an extra turn that isn't a violent rune proc, it resets that what's that called? That diminishing violent rate. And 4th and not least, is that even a term? Speed leadership. It's a universal skill, which means you can use it in Guild War, Giants, Arena, Toa, anywhere, everywhere, anytime. Crazy. 24%, so it's not some measly 10 or 11%, it is 24% universal attack leadership skill. Amazing. Okay. Runes. With Seara, what you want to do is put her on Swift, Fatal, or Violent. And if you don't have any of that, just use whatever you do have that focuses on speed, attack, accuracy, and HP, and in that order as well in terms of priority. The reason I'm prioritizing speed first over attack is when you're playing something like a Tiana combo team, you want to speed tune your units so that there isn't any speed gaps for the opponent to cut you. And this is very relevant because you need to detonate those bombs that your other bomber has planted ASAP so that they get stunned or they get defeated. And the other reason speed is important is she's very squishy, so she gonna die if you don't do it properly. Attack is next because, as I mentioned earlier, her skill scales with attack. So the higher attack, the higher the bomb. Make sense? Makes sense. So accuracy is next, and if you remember, I mentioned earlier, her 2nd skill relies on accuracy to land those bombs because it goes through an accuracy versus resistance check, and you want to make sure that you are winning most of the time. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very frustrating for you whenever it gets resisted, because then she's just going to be useless and you're going to break your phone for the 4th time. And the last stat is HP, because she is quite squishy because you're going to put her on a lot of attack and speed, so you want her to survive, especially if you're doing things like RTA or TOA or things like that of that nature. And if you still have some room for subs, maybe some crit so that she can get some of those extra attack bar boosts on her 1st skill, but that's totally up to you. Those are my recommendations anyways, and build her with whatever you have. So I've decided to go Violent Shield, and it's basically because I just had a nice shield set. It actually doesn't do anything for me, well, maybe except if I fought it against that Ryan combo, you know. But besides that, yeah, it doesn't do much for me. I've actually got 2 series. This one is my RTA unit. She's got that 30k HP to make sure that she survives. She's got enough attack to do some damage, 106 speed, and 62% accuracy, so that's not bad. This is my 2nd Seara. This is my nuke one that's in sync with my Tiana, Galleon, Libli combo. This one I needed to be at exactly plus 101 speed because it's about exactly 1 speed slower than my Libli. and I wouldn't be able to use the other Seara because the other Seara was faster than this. I've decided to go attack, crit damage, attack on this one because her third skill actually hits all the units, and if you crit them with a Galleon defense break and attack buff, it actually does a lot of damage, and people missee this. The subs might be a little bit harsh to get. You know, 23 speed on slot 1. You need to get crit rate, attack, accuracy, speed. It's just, yeah, I just don't recommend it, especially if you're a new player. But look, if you want to try it out, go for it. This is what I'm playing, and I'll show it to you and how it works in a little while. Let's go arena, shall we? This is my attack CD, attack Seara that I was talking about earlier. So you're gonna see the damage that I'm talking about, and the reason why I want attack CD attack instead of normal speed attack attack. Speed order is very important. Tiana on Will in case you get outsped and everyone gets stunned or frozen. Using third skill. Galleon uses third skill. Pray that it lands the attack. No wait, it always lands attack buff. Pray that it lands the defense break. And I'm about to show you why. I know you're probably thinking, but wait, you said it ignores defense. Duh. Well, it does, but don't forget, I've put my Seara on crit damage, and I'm about to show you the damage. Put it to 1 speed. Third skill. Notice how after I use second skill, put a bomb in arena, I got another turn. Detonate every bomb. Freeze there. Seara hit 18k on Rina, 19k on Chaosun. Okay, that's not bomb damage. That's the hit on her third skill with the Galleon attack, buff, and defense break. That's extreme because don't forget, there's a bomb coming up right now. 27 to 30k of ignored defense damage. Everything's dead except for what's her name? Chandra, because I didn't land that defense break. But then he kills himself anyways. And that is why I play attack CD attack Seara. Speed lead. Very relevant because my Tiana isn't that fast. It's only plus 152. So one more time, let's check it out. The crit, damage, build, attack CD attack Seara. Boom. 18k all the way to 19k depending on the defense, and then here comes the bomb at 31k, 58 on Rakan because he had 2 bombs, which means Seara's bomb probably did around 28,000 because Libli does around 30, and most things die at 35. So you have the 30k bomb from Libli plus, you know, between 15 to 20k of crit damage attack from Seara. Seara in Toa. Just for the lols, I'm going to show you what it looks like with 3 bombers. Speed that up. Libli does the first one. Libli number 2 does the second one. Seara's going to land a bomb, but I'm not going to detonate it yet because, oh my god, it died. Man, they're no fun. Are they gonna die? They're all dying. They're all dying. The level's too low. Toa just reset, guys. Okay, so they all died. But anyways, ignore defense, damage doesn't matter, right? So this is gonna deal damage regardless. Just for the lols. 1, 2, 3. Bombs. Boom. 20k. 80k. Boom. And there you have it. Seara in Toa. Seara in Giants B10. She's okay in this actually. She's pretty okay because it's a water dungeon, so her attack bar is going to move up a lot every time she uses her first skill. If you didn't know, when your unit has an elemental advantage, so wind over water, there's a 15% crit rate bonus. So therefore, every time she uses her first skill, she has a chance of getting 45% attack bar boost. So her turns are going to cycle more, she's on violent, therefore she's going to use her bombs a lot more in here. This one's my attack CD, attack Seara. This is a speed team because of the double illusions galleon and tail. So I don't want to slow it down by bringing my slightly less damage more tankier Seara. I want to try smash through this as fast as I can. The downside of Seara is it does proc the giant's skill where if it gets hit 7 times it does revenge, but it's okay because being a wind unit there's a high chance for the boss to do glancing. So you can see here it's a minute 10. You know, for some of you that might be really fast, for some of you that might not be fast at all, but this is what Seara will look like in this team, and it's fairly safe just because of the devolution. In Dragons, I don't recommend Seara in Dragons just because it's a fire dungeon, so all the fire units are going to target her first. In addition to that, when you get to the boss stage, the boss has the towers, right? And the towers, one of the towers gives the boss an immunity and dispel. So if it has an immunity, Seara isn't smart enough to know that, and she will try to land that bomb onto the boss, which means you just wasted time because now you have to wait for the cooldown. In addition, besides the bomb, her only other damage is first skill, right? So you're not going to create a fire boss too easily, so it's got the negative effect of elemental disadvantage, and that's not very good here. In addition to that, third edition, there's a lot of editions, we should start doing maths. If the third skill is on cooldown, you put the bomb on and then you have to wait that 2 turns, and if the tower dispels all debuffs off the dragon and puts immunity, then you just wasted another bomb as well. So Seara in DB10 isn't that great, but for the other elements it might actually work out because they're non-fire and a lot of the other ones don't have dispel and immunity. It's only the DB10. In Necro, she does okay as well. I'm going to show you this team. Seara in Necro's B10. So my opinion of her is she's okay. She's not the best. The upside of her is that on her first skill, it's 3 hits, and as we know, Necros, you require multi-hitters. So in that aspect, she does help. The only downfall is when you get to the boss stage, she doesn't have an AI smart enough to know that you can't try to bomb through the shield, so she'll try to plant her second skill bomb regardless of if there's a shield up or not, which is a bit frustrating, but you know, what can you do? And in this type of comp, you can see that the twins are basically carrying her. The twins are quite amazing in Necropolis B10, but here you can see the impact that she has on an already awesome team. So that's what I mean right there. Even when the shield is up, she'll try to plant the bomb. The good thing is, because her second skill gives her another turn, she'll take that turn to do the first skill, which means 3 hits to the shield and it breaks a lot quicker. But at this stage, you might as well just put another twin in the mix and have it go that way as well. But if you're a new early to mid-game player, she might actually help you a lot because you may not have the twins ready. She is a multi-hitter with a very nice nuke damage. You can see here it's only about 1:35. So again, for some of you that might be great, for some of you that might not be great. It's up to you where you are at the stage of the game, but that's what she does in Necro's B10. We're going to take Seara into RTA and see how she fares there. I know that normally you pick depending on what your opponent picks, but we're going to try force a pick on Seara. So this dude looks like he's playing some kind of Tiana combo maybe. I'm just going to go Vanessa and my Fran, because Fran has an attack buff and I want my Seara to do max damage. He's definitely going for that CC type play. That's okay. I'll hit him with more immunity. Yeah, he's definitely trying to CC me, which is fine. Because I have a very good unit for CCs, and that is Ragdoll. So it's either Tiana or this thing, right? Let me think. If I give him Tiana, he's gonna have first turn. He's gonna have first turn, and he's gonna be able to keep me stunned up a little bit. So I'm gonna try outplay him like this instead. Let's go. Okay, so thankfully I go first. I'm gonna give my team immunity. Try stun. No stun, but I got that attack break. Oki's trying to reset my Seara. I'm gonna plant a bomb. Oki can throw bombs back, so I'm gonna detonate straight away so it doesn't throw it back. It's almost dead. I'm gonna make sure it dies because Oki's just so good, and I don't know if it's on violent or swift, so I need to hit it. He's going for my Seara. My Seara is quite tanky at 30k HP. Here we go with the violent procs from the unicorn. He's thinking about it. AoEs are really bad against ragdoll users because if every time you crit, I get attack bar. So why would you want to AoE and hit 4 guys with a chance to crit 4 times? He's probably going for that second skill. I don't think he's used it yet. He's going for Vanessa because ooh, you got me. He's going for Vanessa so that I don't get that revive on Vanessa. And he keeps going. I'm gonna hit a water unit to try get some crit and increase my attack bar. I'm gonna play it safe and heal Vanessa. I know that Garo has really low HP and I probably should have tried to kill it, but let's just play it safe. I have the lead. And I'm pretty sure I got this. But I have lost to Garo before because I think Garo is just that good. Oof, hit me. Okay, so I got the procs. I'm gonna go for skill 2 and kill Garo. And I think that's game. He's gonna probably go for... oh, he doesn't have a stun. I'm gonna heal Vanessa again because I know he really wants to kill her. But not today, man. Not today. Normally Varads are very high in defense, which means low in HP. Bombs are very, very effective against Varads. I didn't really bother killing Varad because I knew that he has 2 AoE skills that he might be hesitant to use because of Ragdoll. So I just let it be. And the immunities are coming up, and that's game. So you can see Seara's pretty good as well. Took a lot of turns, put on a lot of bombs. A bit hard to rune for RTA, but RTA is a little bit crazy these days. So Seara in R5, is it a good unit? It's a bit debatable. The reason being is you don't want the dragon to get too many turns, and the dragon gets turns every time your turn ends. So when Seara puts a bomb, she procs another turn, which means that clock for the dragon to take the turn goes up every time she procs a violent or procs the second skill extra turn. And every time she goes with the first skill and boosts her attack bar again. This is one of the very few scenarios where you don't want to take extra turns. But we've decided to do an R5 with a random stranger. Devilit, thank you for helping us out with this video. So, you know, I'm planning bombs. One of the things about Seara as well is you can see just then we had a bomb on the boss, and the boss dispelled it when it did the jump because we didn't detonate it in time because that skill was probably on cooldown. So would I recommend her in R5? I would say you would need a team that can sustain really well, because again, that dragon's going to take a lot of turns and hit you more often than if you were to use something else. So the question is, can your team sustain all those extra hits? Do you have enough units that can dispel and heal to do that? Is there other alternatives of a unit that you could use? I guess the good thing about her as well is she does do a lot of damage. You can see, oh, he's actually doing more damage than me, but she does do a lot of damage because of the ignore defense, and she also has a speed leadership, and speed is actually very useful. It's not one of the necessary leaderships, but it's still, you know, it's still pretty useful if the team needs an extra leadership. Wow, double up. What an interesting thing. So there you have it, R5. Let's check out the time. 2 minutes 33, so it's okay, alright? So again, for some of you that might be really fast, for some of you that might be really slow. Not sure, see how you feel about it. In terms of the Rift Beasts, she's okay in the multi-hitter ones and maybe the Ice Beast one. But you gotta just try her out, I think. And that's the end of the video, Summoners. If you laughed with me, if you enjoyed it, if you learned something, click the like button below. And if you want to see more of my content like this, click subscribe so that you're not missing out on anything new. Also, I'm creating these infograph template things. I'm doing a different Nat 4 and Nat 5 every week. So if that will be helpful to you or your friends, check it out in my Instagram. I'm going to leave that link as well. And if you want to come game with me, if you want to come chat with me, if you want to come ask questions live, come to my Twitch channel. And I'm trying to stream more regularly, so keep an eye out. And until next time, peace out.